because some vegetation, some plants cannot withstand the high temperature in some areas. They will not grow or be found in those areas. But on the other hand, in areas where the temperature and other factors are conducive for the plant, they will grow and flourish in those areas. Temperature and climate, weather and climate also affect the clothing of people. The types of clothes you wear, the color of clothes you wear, and the likes may be influenced by the weather or the climate of that particular place. That is why you see people, when it is so hot, they are discouraged from wearing black or dark clothes, because these clothes have the tendency to absorb heat. Agriculture and occupation. Rainfall and temperature also determine greatly the types of crops to be cultivated in an area, and also affect the occupation of the people. In areas where you have abundant rainfall, there will be flowing or free flowing and abundance of water in rivers and lakes, and these will enhance occupations like fishing and farming as well. Housing. Differences in climate also affects the type of houses people build. This is to encourage ventilation. This is to encourage shielding from the intense heat of the sun, depending on how the climate or the weather of the area is. Now, keeping records of weather and their instruments. 1. If we are considering rainfall, how do we measure rainfall? Rainfall plus other forms of precipitations are usually measured with an instrument that is known as rain gauge. This is what the rain gauge looks like, as you can see from figure 19. Hello? There is a calculation involving rainfall data, and we are going to briefly look at this calculation. Example here is, the question is, using the table below, calculate the following. 1. Month with the lowest rainfall. 2. The month with the highest rainfall. 3. The annual rainfall. 4. The annual range of rainfall. And 5. The mean annual rainfall. And here is the table. We have months from January to December, and the rainfall measured in centimeters. We have 10, 80, 20, up to December where we have 40. So we are going to go straight into the calculation. Here is the solution for that question. Number 1, we are asked to find the month with the highest or the lowest rainfall. The month with the lowest rainfall. From the table given, the month with the lowest rainfall is May, which has 5 cm. May. 5 cm rainfall. Number 2, we have to find the month with the highest rainfall. Look at the table. The month with the highest rainfall is obviously September, which has 90 cm of rainfall. September has 90 cm of rainfall. That makes it the month with the highest rainfall. And of course, you know that this is as a result of season. We have seasons, wet seasons, we have dry seasons. Wet or rainy season, which usually span from March to late October, November in a year. So that is obviously why we have September being the highest month, or the month with the highest rainfall. If probably February appeared to be the month with the highest rainfall, then you will know that something has happened that is not normal, because it's not normal for you to have such amount of rainfall in February. Now, the third question is annual rainfall. The annual rainfall. The word annual refers to yearly rainfall. So what you do is to put together the total number of rainfall in cm for the 12 months. That will give you 468 cm of rainfall. When you add rainfall for January, February, March, April down to December, you add all of them, you have 468 cm of rainfall. Now, the fourth question is the annual range of rainfall. Annual range of rainfall is obtained by subtracting the month with the lowest rainfall from the highest rainfall. That will be highest minus lowest rainfall. And from our previous calculation, the highest rainfall is September with 90 centimeters. That will be 90 cm minus the lowest rainfall, which is 5 cm. Therefore, the annual range of rainfall will give us 85 cm. 85 cm. And the mean annual rainfall will be the total rainfall divided by the number of months, which is 12 months. Mean annual rainfall. Will be total rainfall, which is 468 divided by 12, being the number of months where we have rainfall, and that will give us 39 cm. Now, these rainfall data are very useful. From the data obtained, we could determine the characteristics of rainfall of a particular area. And from the data obtained also, we can determine what kind of agricultural activities may take place in that area. From the data obtained, we can use it also for educational purposes, to teach and for research purposes too, for planning social activities, and also to calculate monthly and annual mean rainfall. Now, measuring temperature. Thermometer is the instrument used for measuring the temperature of a place. The temperature is commonly recorded in centigrade, that is degrees Celsius, or in Fahrenheit, degrees Fahrenheit.